Hey guys, here we are for another devotion just to get ready to tune in and stay in that faith place, that place of hope. It's certainly interesting times. Our Prime Minister said he's never seen anything like this in his lifetime. 2020 is certainly an interesting year. I've never seen any, I'm older than him, I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. And look, it's incredible times, and I like what Paul says. We need to make the most of these times when they do occur. Not all is bad. Not all is desperate. You know, there are opportunities in this time. And one of the opportunities I want to remind us of, Jesus said, one of that famous passage of Scripture, he said, any of you who are weary, come to me. If you're burdened, I'll give you rest. I want to encourage you in this time to find space. Space is a good thing. And I'm not just talking physical distance now, the arm and a half distance between each other. I'm talking about space in your day that you might not have had before where you can spend time with God. Because I believe He wants to talk specifically in these times, and He wants to give us faith, and He wants to give us courage, and He wants to give us direction. And I believe it's an opportunity where we can really hear Him. I want to reread you that text in the Message translation, because it just says it so cool. It says, "Are you tired, worn out, burned out on religion? Come to me." One of the opportunities we have in this time is to just strip back all the religious activities. Not that they're bad, but we strip them back to the bare bone where, sometimes we get tired with those things. We get worn out with those things, but now we have time to come away with Him. And I think this is one of the greatest opportunities to find space, come away with Him. And He says, when you do this, you'll recover your life. I believe we can use this opportunity to get life back again for us, for our families, for the people we come in contact with. He goes on and says, I'll show you how to take a real rest. I don't know about you. I'm not good at this. I like to go, and I like to get things done. But this thing is giving me opportunities to rest. And one of the ways I rest the best is to get away from the crowd. I put my earphones in and I put some Christian music on or a podcast, and I go walking, and I try to say, God, what are you trying to tell me at this time so I can tell your people something at this time? He said, walk with me, work with me, watch how I do it. I'm trying to rediscover how Jesus does life in us and through us. He said, learn the unforced rhythms of grace. Grace is an incredible, important thing in this time. Grace isn't just God's mercy. Grace is His empowering presence. We need His presence. The world around us needs His presence. And I believe we are carriers of His presence, and we have this amazing opportunity to take His presence to the world around us. And I want to encourage you, take this time to get away with Him. Take this time to walk with Him. Take this time to listen to Him. Take this time to hear from Him and to receive from Him unforced rhythms of grace. What an amazing phrase. We could get all caught up in life and religious activity and the driven world that we live in, and we try to even force God's hand for grace. And He said, no, just walk with me. Come away with me. And I'm going to give you a grace that just flows with a rhythm that is not forced, and it'll become natural to you. I believe we will emerge out of this time with a new rhythm of grace. And I want to encourage you in that. Hey, share your story with us, because we want to spread the word about how grace is impacting our people throughout this city and beyond. Have a great week, church.